Hey everybody. This is Nerdad. We are playing Baldur's Gate 3 tonight again. So tonight we are back in the Emerald Grove, and last time we did a whole bunch of shopping, and I think we're done with all of the selling. There might still be some buying that we're going to be doing. And definitely will be some pickpocketing that we're going to be doing. Because there's a bunch of stuff that I want that I don't have money for. And so what do you do whenever you want stuff and you don't have money for it in Baldur's Gate? You steal it. So I'll show you guys some pickpocketing tactics. I might be safe scumming a little bit for that. Again, I don't like safe scumming, but I mean, if I'm already violating my moral code by pickpocketing, what does it matter? All right, so mostly tonight though is we're going to be going around this whole area and talking to basically everybody that we can, including all the druids that are sitting in this little druid circle down here at the bottom. And so we'll check that out here in a little bit. But in the meanwhile, let me take a look at Aaron's
of course,
inventory and see if there's anything else that we are going to want from him. So like definitely like the Scroll of Shatter, Scroll of Crown of Madness. I'm gonna want. And I might grab these scrolls too while I'm at it. I also think I'm gonna start collecting arrows. I do see the value in these specialty arrows. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start grabbing those quite a bit. And by grab I mean steal. So we'll get into that here. First off though, I have some silver armor that needs to be distributed a little bit. Like, Astarian's going to get padded armor. That's going to increase his AC just by a little bit, which is always good. Over here, we're going to go ahead and give Nerdad the silver pendant that lets him cast guidance. This will be good. Just again, play Final Fantasy 14. The people have spoken. Rain Dancer, I'm gonna go ahead and pass this over to Gale. Get that on him. All of these scrolls I'm just gonna pass over to Gale's inventory right now. I'm not gonna learn these yet because I have a whole bunch of spells that I need to learn and not a whole lot of gold to learn them with. So we're gonna leave those for a little bit. These gloves of missile snaring, they're good for somebody with a high dexterity, but I'm going to go ahead and give them to Nerdad. That way, if anybody shoots him, he'll be able to decrease the damage that they do a little bit, which will be good. And eventually, I'm going to do a whole bunch of organizing of my potions and oils and elixirs and poisons and all that good stuff, but I'm not going to do that right now. In fact, I'm going to drop all these backpacks off to camp. Just to kind of get them out of the way and clean things up a little bit. Got a ring of flinging. I am going to go ahead and give that to Shadowheart. Because I will be respecking Shadowheart here in just a little bit to make her a little bit more melee-centric. And let's see. And I also may as well get some torches equipped just for the heck of it. Just in case. And I think that is going to be it. I'm going to go ahead and drop these off at camp as well. Again, just to kind of clean up my inventory. Stack those up. Alright. I think we are good. Oh, got a few more things I can send over to camp. I like keeping these unique letters. Like books and stuff I'll sell like crazy, but otherwise I'll keep the individual like letters and stuff like that. I don't know, they're story focused. I like having them there. Oh, let's get that over there with Gale. Alright, cool. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to move Nerdad down here and out of line of sight of Aaron. I'm going to split the party. Actually, I'm going to put Astarian. I like Astarian at the bottom. These, like, rearrangey things are really odd. Can't figure out, like... There we go. Alright, cool.
What a day. Don't
Okay, so pickpocketing tick, not pockpicketing. Pickpocketing tips. What it comes down to is you kind of want to have the rest of your party, like, still in range of your pickpocket target, so that you can kind of see when they're going to be, like, because whenever you pickpocket, you're going to have people, after the pickpocketing is done, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I think my pockets are lighter for some strange reason, and they're going to start looking around for the pickpocket. If the rest of your party is out of line of sight, they legitimately will not know what Astarian's doing over here in his vampire-y self. So, we are going to move these guys out of line of sight, but again, we're going to make it so that we can still see the outline of, like, Aaron over here, who's going to be our pickpocket target. Just so that we can see when he's done searching for the pickpocket, so that we can get Astarian back in the area. So what we're going to do
someone there.
is... I like doing this with guidance, but I spent too much time talking and didn't bother casting guidance, so I'm not going to do that. We are going to save first off. And again, I don't like save scumming, but I will do this for a little bit here. We're going to go ahead and have Astarian stealth himself, and then we're going to go into turn-based mode. There are kind of two thoughts on how to do pickpocketing. One is to have your target enter conversation with one of your other party members so that they are turned away from Astarian in whatever direction that you want, because whenever you enter conversation, they will face the person that they're talking to. And then you just switch over to Astarian while they are talking and then pickpocket the heck out of them. It's kind of the same thing that last episode the little tieflings that were over here were doing to us, because as we were talking with the main vendor, there was a little tiefling that was looting our pockets. So kind of the exact same thing. So thank you, Larian, for teaching us how to manipulate your game.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run.
All right. The other way is you kind of pause time by entering into turn-based mode, because again, as soon as you are done pickpocketing, they're going to start looking for things. So we're gonna use turn-based mode to kind of stay away from things. All right, and here we go. So we've got this scroll of shadow. We're gonna steal that. Got this scroll of crown of madness. We're gonna steal that. Protection from evil and good. We're gonna steal that.
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
And here we go. We're gonna quick load. This is no. It's okay. No crime is happening because the paladin can't see what's going on. He has plausible deniability. No problem. Doesn't violate his oaths at all. All right. So here we go again. Oop. Come on. There we go. Steal, and steal, and I think there was something else I wanted to steal as well. I'm probably going to take the supply pack, actually. I like having those. Let's see, what else looks good here? Most of this stuff is stuff that I've already sold my guy, so... let's see. These chain shirts would be good to have just to sell back again, but I don't want to abuse that too terribly much. I can't remember if I have Gale with Featherfall learned already, so I'm going to steal that, and we'll take this protection from evil and good scroll as well. All right. With that done, I'm going to go ahead and close this. And because we're in turn-based mode, he should not be turning around yet. So I'm going to go ahead and end Astarian's turn here. And I'll actually end everybody's turn, and we'll let the environment handle its stuff.
I've got a long road ahead.
You can see he is still sitting back there. So we're going to go back to Astarian. And we're going to...
Some mild larceny.
I love... yeah, is it... See, exactly, like, this is... He's a rogue. We're gonna crime as much as we can. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick save. Oh, whoops. So yeah, we're gonna do a quick save, and then we're gonna start stealing some arrows. And the nice thing is like most of these targets. So I've got a +3 for my dexterity, and a +4 for sleight of hand to actually steal this stuff. Which means that my target rolls are actually really, really low for most of this stuff. So I just need to roll a, like, more than a 4.
Quick and easy. Almost too easy.
Being
Oh,
arrested
yep,
for
I messed that up.
theft. If you have a
So we're gonna quick load. This is almost cheating, you guys, but we're doing it anyway. Hey, so this will be a fun experiment. I just turned a fan on off to the side. Y'all let me know if you can hear the fan on the mic. Because there are some adjustments I can make if y'all can hear this, but I'm kind of curious. All right. So pickpocket and steal and steal and steal and steal and steal and steal. Alright, so that should do it. Okay, with this being the way that it is now, this guy should not notice Astarion unless Astarion goes out of stealth at this moment. And then, like, I can't quite figure out when it is that the NPCs will kind of freak out and say, wait a minute, my pockets are light, what's going on? But it tends to not happen when we're in turn-based mode. So, but I'm kind of paranoid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Astarion move off this way. I'm going to have him, let's see, bonus action dash. And I'm going to have him bonus action dash again. Just to kind of like get fully out of the way. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and exit turn-based mode. Now, there is something that you can do. Once you're in turn-based mode, you can see now he is going out of here. So what I'm gonna do? Yeah. So he's now trying to investigate and find the pickpocket. And what I'm gonna do? Oh my gosh! Is I'm gonna have Astarion teleport instantly off to camp. And then, whenever I go back to Nerdad and the rest of the party, they have no idea what's going on. And if the NPC comes over to talk with Nerdad, Nerdad legitimately will say, like, because they'll say, hey, my pockets are a little light, what's going on, guys? And Nerdad will legitimately say, I have no idea what's going on. And the NPC will just be like, oh, well, okay, cool. And then it'll just go away. So at this point, NPC has reset back to its original position, so it is now safe for Astarion to come back. So we'll go ahead and get him right back. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Well, I guess that did work actually.
Over there.
And so now we're super good to go. Super good to go. If we wanted to steal some more stuff, we could go back over to him and pickpocket a little bit more. But what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the guy who is a little bit further down here at the forge, and we're going to do the same thing. Incidentally, so what I'm doing is I'm stealing like essentials, but this is actually a really unfair and ridiculous way to make an obscene amount of money. Just a ridiculous amount of money, because you can steal Like, you can go up to a vendor and sell all your stuff to him, and then steal all your stuff that you just sold to him back, and then sell it to him again, and it's just not right. It's not right, but it works out really, really well. All right. So, same deal. I'm going to leave the party right here. They are a little bit out of line of sight. And Astarion is going to come up. We're going to do a little quick save. And check lines of sight. He's going into stealth, and here we go.
Let's go to pass.
So, same deal. I'm going to be stealing all of the arrows.
Don't mind if I do. You're coming with me.
The whispering on this is like almost ASMR quality. It's so good.
A quick
So good.
What a generous pocket. So,
All right. So I stole all of the arrows. I'm gonna take a quick look around and see what other sort of stuff I would like to take here. Oh, it is worth noting, most items are pretty low. Like armor gets a little crazy just because armor is a little bit more expensive. But you see here the target is like an 11, so that means that I need a total of 18 to steal this. But oh, this shield is actually pretty good. I might take that. Ooh, and this hunting shortbow is really good too. I might take that. Okay. But take a look at the roll I have to get to steal this bundle of gold. Like, gold is disproportionately difficult to steal. So my advice, don't even try to steal gold. It's just not a good idea. All right, I am going to try to steal this shield, though.
not even a challenge.
I might try to take that padded armor, too. I like me some padded armor. Definitely this short bow.
Like candy from a gnome.
And yeah, this padded armor, too. Well, actually, no, I already have padded armor. That's what Astarion's wearing right now. So I'm going to hold off on that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and close this. And I'm going to exit turn-based mode and teleport Astarion immediately back to camp. And then I go back to Nerdad. And dude should be flipping out. Yeah, he already flipped out. He's already like running around trying to find where this pickpocket is. So it's a little bit of a combination of like abusing the teleport to camp function here. Because otherwise, I would have had Astarion like go through lines of sight at stealth in pretty bright light. Well, I guess half light.
We're exposed now.
But yeah, and that potentially would not have gone well. So anyway, so the guy is already back to the forge, so we're gonna go ahead and get Astarion right back. And there we go. Oh! That guy was a little cranky. Did you see that? I think that he saw whenever I unstealth for a moment there. So maybe this guy would be a good candidate for the whole conversation trick where you have one character start off in a conversation with him and Astarion like comes up from behind. I think that would have been wise, because yeah, look at this guy. He is watching Astarion like close now. So one thing that I do want to try that I've actually never tried before is I think I'm gonna learn the spell Darkness, and we're gonna try using Darkness as a really crazy cloak that Astarion can use to steal stuff. Ah, man. It's 100 gold out of my available 223, though, so that's a little rough. That's a little rough, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. All right, and Flaming Sphere comes off. Darkness goes on. All right. So again, I've never tried this, but here is the reason that I want to do this, and that is because in this little... Goodness gracious. Starting. There we go. There is a really nice breastplate inside of here. Breastplate +1. I want to grab that. Actually, let me... Can I investigate that? Maybe not. I want that. This guy's super cranky now. So we're gonna try this out. We're gonna try this out. This will be an experiment. So this is an interesting thing that Larian needs to fix, I believe. Like, the ladders don't count. Like, they don't... Ladders and climbing in general doesn't count against... Where's my shoe bill? Oh, I need to... Yeah, I need to get my bird out. I'll get that in a second. Climbing does not count against your movement speed, which is really nice. But I think whenever it calculates the fastest way to get to a location, it does not include the time that you go down a ladder. So, like... To go from where Gale was right here over to here, the fastest way is to go up this little ramp and then go down the ladder and then continue along the floor. But it's not actually the fastest way to do things. All right. So here we go. Darkness. Oh, okay, so that hit that guy, and he did not like that. So what we're going to try is we're going to try to do darkness just over Astarion. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go into turn-based mode. And the reason for this is just because I want to have time to think about what I'm doing, and there we go. So grab that breastplate, grab those boots. There should be an helmet in there. All right, and with that, out of turn-based mode, Astarion goes back to camp. And let's check out what Gale is up to. All right.
Adventure awaits.
That looks like it was successful. That guy's not even moving at all, so I think we're super good with that. Let's go back to Astarion and get him back with the party. And we'll get back over here and we'll check out what we just got a hold of. Ah, see, he's got to climb up that ladder and go down the ramp. Ridiculous. All right. Scorpion helmet, dexterity saving throws, so that'll be good. We will pass this helmet, I think, over to Shadowheart. Oh, no. Nerdad doesn't have... I like that hat that he's wearing. We'll keep it on Shadowheart right now. Alright, hardily constructed boots. Oh, those don't do anything. That's a bummer. Oh, and breastplate +1 is medium armor. I didn't realize that. Whoops. So that might actually be good on... That'll be good on nobody. That'll be good on nobody. The funny thing with this party, especially after I respec Shadowheart here in a second, is that I'll have a clothing wearer, a light armor wearer. No, I have two criminal. Yeah, I know. But you know what? Okay. If you're playing D&D and you're like just a legit like thief character, like not an arcane trickster, but just like a very thiefy sort of character, your best friend in the whole wide world is gonna be the wizard. Because the wizard can do all sorts of naughty things like cast darkness, make you invisible, create illusions for you, make fog clouds. I mean, all kinds of super inappropriate stuff. It's great. It's great. So yeah, Gale and Astarion, I think by the end of the game are going to be best of larceny friends. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and start talking to all kinds of people. So we'll go in here.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blade.
And we'll go ahead and save real quick too.
I should speak up.
Damn goblins!
Language, come on now. Yeah, you should probably get that looked at.
Oh, I was just gonna let it fall off, stick it in my satchel. Ain't letting anyone here near me. They all sat and watched while Zevlor near got us killed.
There is so much anger in this Druid Grove. And I mean, it's all so justified, but you kind of have like 3 different factions working like against each other, but at the same time like working with each other. It's really, really well done. A really cool scenario, and you can feel the tension in like just in these little lines of dialogue. It's really good. You put your own people first. That's just the way it is, said the dwarf.
And what about our people? Half the crew's lying dead back in that ruin. Even the new lad, his first contract, and we land him in a god's damn goblin nest. He actually stood and fought, the stupid bastard.
Language.
Like I never trained him better.
So you just left your friend to the goblins? He died with bravery. You should be proud.
Bravery? No. When it gets you killed, it's just called stupidity. That was lesson 1. If Liam had only bloody listened.
So that's not necessarily true. I mean, like, you can absolutely have bravery and still end up, you know, dying from your bravery, but I think they're trying to write her so that she feels guilty about what just happened. That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts. Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
I know that reaction. That's the reaction that somebody just stole something from you.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
I like the cave echo sound too. That's really good.
Easy money. Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
Oh man, see, this is hard to decide. Don't you dare lay a finger on the child. You better do what he says, boy. Yeah, don't you dare lay a finger on that child.
You threatening me?
You're the one making threats to a child. Pull yourself together. Raise a hand to that child and you'll lose it. Your choice. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this persuasion roll here. DC 10, yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, hey, and look, I've got the guidance from my locket up there. How fun. All right. Big money, big money, big money. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. I thought that was after the bonuses. I was gonna say, if I manage to get a 10 with like 6, like a bonus of 6 to 9, it does not bode well for the run tonight. Cool.
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... How the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you.
I mean, he's got a point.
You'll be yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
I don't feel like that was the optimal way of going about doing that. All right, since I'm already safe scumming, I'm gonna try that again. We're gonna see what other sorts of reactions we can get out of this. I'm just in a safe scumming mood, I guess.
Light on my fingers.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it. How stupid!
I'm only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket.
I like the little gold
seen it
inlay that this
before.
kid has in his
And
horns.
get
That looks really
over or
cool.
I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
Let's try this one. Well, you better do what he says, boy.
I said I don't have it. Maybe he dropped it running away from those big scary goblins.
Oh,
You
jeez.
little
kid.
split-tongue freak.
I know. I'm kind of thinking this guy's a little bit of a jerk. Oh, but hey, look at this. Now we have a couple of persuasion and intimidation for for the kid. And you really want to take a beating over some jewelry? And you're not fooling anyone, boy. Why'd you take it? Yeah, I like this. I like this a little bit better. Oh, dang, and that's only a DC 5. All right, cool. Cool. Oh, jeez, but I rolled a 2. I know, like, reloading things immediately would be pretty great. Wasn't there was that movie by Will Smith a few years ago that I think did that.
What kind of question is that? Why does anyone steal anything? Fine. I have the stupid amulet. Take it.
I want an answer. Why'd you steal it?
To impress a girl, most like.
It looked like my mother's, all right? Just
Oh.
take the damn thing and leave me alone.
Oh, jeez.
Keep it, kid. You need it more than me.
Oh, the jerk's actually a nice guy.
Poor kid.
Oh, man. All right. All right. So let's go talk to this guy and see if he has anything different to say. See, just a little itty-bitty side thing, and I don't know, it's just, the writing is so good, so good. Oh, do I have speak with animals? I want to talk to that rat. Come back here, rat. Come back here, rat.
Discussion.
Stay back, or else.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Just get back. Ow! Oh, my tooth.
Good luck with that, jeez. Yeah, let me take a look.
It's the front one. I chipped it on the evil thing.
What evil thing?
In the box. Follow me, I'll show you.
Okay. I'm telling you, I think every animal has like a quest line associated with it, but only. Oh, interesting. But only if you have speak with animals enabled. Pick up this, and we'll check this out. Oh, interesting. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna get the rest of the party like way the heck out of the way.
Swing and swivel and wait
For, again, you know, plausible deniability. Alright, Astarion.
Quick step.
See, it's great, because Astarion doesn't have any morals, because he's a vampire, so, I mean, like, what does he care? This is, like, the most moral he's ever been in his life.
What's in here?
I don't know. Maybe Astarion's a great guy. While we're over here, though, we'll go ahead and take a look at these crates. Because, yeah, pretty good stuff in there. What about this? Oh my gosh, look at all this lootable stuff! Pick that up. Grab this bedroll. At least try to grab this bedroll. Okay, so actually, do I already have... Yeah, I've got three boxes for him. Alright, cool. Alright. So now... we're going to quick save. Let's go ahead and stealth, and then we're going to lock. Right, sorry, we have to talk like a story. We're going to lock. Cool. Alright, I think we're good. See if anybody comes over and flips out. Nope, looks like we're good. So we're gonna regroup and get the rest of the party in here, and we'll talk to the rat in there.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
Maybe this was a bad idea. I'm afraid I can't. Jeez Louise, that's pretty brutal. Yeah, we're gonna do this persuasion check. Don't worry, I'm here to help. I like insight checks. I like having a character with high charisma and high wisdom so that I can do these insight checks all the time. But I think I'd rather... You know what? I can't resist. Can't resist. I'm gonna do an insight check. I like me some insight checks. Cool. Cool. Oh, dang, that was second critical success in a row.
You note her grimace of pain. Something is wrong with her legs.
Damn it!
Hey, language.
Don't look at me like that. You can stay. Just keep your hands to yourself, all right?
Need a hand up?
I'd just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's. Bloody potion.
Don't worry, you're not the only one to have trouble standing after too many potions. She can't come after you, take her back and leave. Oh, jeez. Alright, where did you get this potion?
From the old lady in the cave. The one with the lotions and potions.
Oh.
To her credit, it worked. I'm as strong as a bugbear. And fearless. Course she also warned of side effects. Should have listened. Now I'm stuck guarding crates.
Crate guarding is a serious job. Oh, geez, you'd be dead in seconds if the goblins come. I can heal you for a price. That's the paladin option. My gosh. No, we're gonna do this one. Doesn't sound like a side effect at all. Let me heal you.
All right. I guess being fearless won't help if an arrow comes flying right at me.
Yeah, hold still and I'll cast the spell.
Of all the bloody things to
Another step forward.
Alright, she's paralyzed. What can I do that will cure paralysis? I don't know what I could do that'll heal paralysis.
I'm ready.
What about you? Wounds, prayer of healing. Yeah, here we go. I mean, target's too far. Girl, just go over there. All right, there we go.
Just move.
Here we go. What do you mean target is too far, darling? Lesser restoration. Here we go.
My foot. It moved. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Cool.
All right. What now?
So I want to talk to her one more time.
Look, between us, you're not supposed to be here. But I'll turn a blind eye. Just don't touch anything, all right?
I'm getting mixed messages from you here. But anyway, let's...
Let them come. One more time. Goblins, gnolls. I'm ready.
Oh, she was saying that I can be in here, but don't steal anything. Okay, all right. Jeez Louise. Let's talk to the rat.
The evil thing's in the chest.
Oh. Well. I'll talk to Gale here in a second.
Need to
But
find a way
for right
forward.
now, we have some Asterian work to do.
Watch your back.
All right.
Tread carefully.
All right, here we go. Oh, sorry. We're going stealth, so I'll have to... Oh, here we go.
On tippy toes.
I mean, so, okay, line of sight is all this red area right here. I will be looting everything that's not in that red area. Yeah.
Best keep
Oh,
your
what the
hands to
crud?
yourself. You're being watched.
That did not go well. I wonder if she heard me. What the heck, though? That was crazy. I should have left her paralyzed. Okay. So here's another trick that I have heard about.
Salutation.
And again, here's Gale Astarian's BFF. We're going to cast a minor illusion. All right. Here we go. So, all right, here's what I did. I had Gale cast a minor illusion, and that minor illusion, the idea is that it distracts everything around it and allows your rogue to move about, unhindered. Minor illusion can't move, though, so it can't move, it can't take actions. It is literally just there as like a temporary distraction, which is what makes it such a great spell.
Careful.
But all right,
I'm behind.
here we go.
Be very, very quiet.
All right, cabinet key, gold, agate, and let's see what else we got. Oh, hey. So what I'm gonna do, and I will take that. Go ahead and take that. Oh my gosh. She just moved her vision a little bit. Okay. So, I need an action to be able to unlock this alchemist cabinet. So... Oh man, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here too. I might have to do some other stuff. Like some other positional manipulation here. But I am gonna go ahead and end his turn. I'm gonna end his turn, end his turn, end his turn.
Well, in it.
Oh no!
Your stealing has caught someone's attention. What will you do?
Man, she is on top of it. They picked a good guard. Jeez. All right. All right. All right. All right. So here's what we're going to try. Because this actually kind of combines up a little bit with my need to get Gale's familiar back up. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of darkness, we're going to add in find familiar, and we're going to have Gale summon a familiar, but the familiar that he's going to summon, it's going to be a cat. Alright. And the cat is going to come over here. And the cat is going to meow. There we go. Alright, alright. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is the business right here.
Lost in thought.
Nope, not you.
Trust no one.
Alright, here you go, Starian.
Take a wraith.
Take all that. Oh, you know what? Okay, I can actually save. Alright, alright, alright. Here it goes, here it goes. This is the last time I'm going to quick load. Last time, promise, promise. Pinky swears it on the precious. Because what we're going to do is, I've been having Astarion stealth as a main action, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him stealth as a bonus action.
Lovely.
And that way he's got a free space to, you know, actually do the thing that I want him to do. Which is lockpick that cabinet. Alright, so back to this. Gale summons cat. Cat moves out right here. Let's go ahead and quick save right here so that we don't have to go through the whole summoning thing again. Alright. Alright. And so now, Astarion. Now, we should be good. Take all this. Oh, that was the key to the... the cat's name is... Flufferstein. Flufferstein. Alright, trowel poison, basic poison, simple toxins. All good stuff. All good stuff. And I think what we're going to do... I'll go ahead and grab the stuff in this area right here. Yeah, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. And then... exit turn-based mode, and... Astarion goes back to camp. And hopefully... hopefully we're good.
Your stealing has caught someone's attention.
Oh no, see? Oh no. Oh, dang it. So the problem here is that I had the entire party way too close. Way too close. So I wonder if I had the party farther away and I brought the cat in, I had the cat meow. Let's see how this roll goes. But I'm not feeling super good about this. Okay, 21.
You've been given the benefit of the doubt this time, but something tells you next time you won't be so lucky.
Dude, she is on it. She is serious about those freaking... those freaking crates. Alright. Let's bring Astarion back. Jeez Louise. That went about as poorly as it could have possibly gone. Well, I did pass that that persuasion check, so that's good at least.
Yes, let's.
All right.
Can't give up now.
And actually, let's go ahead and get my bird back. Why can't I not? Oh, you can only do a find familiar every short rest. That's really interesting. All right, that's fine. So Flufferstein stays with us for a little bit,
Let's move.
and we'll go ahead and talk to Gale.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
You know, I swear, the Gale voice actor is... Like, there are so many good voice actors in this game, but I think Gale's my favorite. Just every single word has nuance, and it's great. It's great. Rather important, no less. All right, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffuse the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Oh, why thank you. Why thank you. Enough with the flattery. Where's this going? I want to do... It's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat.
Hey,
See,
which we have.
I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
See, this is another classic way of doing like Critical Role style dungeon mastering. Give all of your party members some complex, secretive backstory, and only reveal the tiniest amounts, like in very, very slow quantities until it finally builds up to, you know, something major. But it's well done. It's well done. It keeps you hooked. It keeps you hooked. What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Let's see. Wouldn't that ruin the item? Are you telling me you're addicted to magic?
Trust me when I say, the loss of the occasional wizard staff or tome of enchantment is a bargain given the cost of allowing me to deteriorate. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Yeah, seriously, this is the Gale style lore drop. So there's actually they do a pretty good job of doing pretty significant lore drops pretty early. Like, Gale has an issue with magic, and he has to consume magic items every now and again. Oh, Starion is cough cough something that he doesn't seem, or that he totally seems, or whatever. But they don't go into like the why or what they need to do with it. And again, it's really good storytelling. It hints at what the foundational issue is, doesn't talk about the backstory, and kind of hints at the future work that you're going to have to do. So it's I don't know, it's again, great storytelling. You barely introduce the present and then imply that there's this massive past and imply that there's a lot that you're going to have to do in the future, and then slowly build out from that present moment. Good storytelling. All right. I fail to see why you need me to help with you with this. You've done fine without me so far. Tempted to do this, but I do like Gale. I have a tendency to be nicer to him. Be happy to help. Sounds like no condition I've ever heard of. Let's say you're just fishing for loot. Where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
I expected as much. Don't worry, I'm happy to help. I'll probably go with that one. See, why exactly would I risk either of those things for a wizard I barely know? And at the end of all that, I lose a valuable artifact? No thanks. Honestly, that sounds terrible. I see no upside. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do this one.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Yeah, it does sound like he needs to eat, you know, glowing spheres. It is kind of a challenge though, like looking at magic items and being like, I really don't want to give this up. But yeah, whenever he consumes a magic item, it's gone. It's done. So I tend to do things that are the cheaper stuff, just in case I want to sell them in the future, of course. Let's give her that, and that should do it. I do have that breastplate. I should sell that.
Can't slow down.
Oh, and let's talk to the rat. I totally forgot about the rat and all this.
The evil thing's gone. Now, where was I?
Don't even know what the evil thing was.
Let them come. Goblins. No.
All right. You know, we're going to back up a little bit and talk to all the people that we've
Goblins, druids. This grove is a
all the
death
people that we
trap.
passed over.
Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Good advice. Good advice.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Aha! So this guy is somebody that we need to talk to, but we need to talk to in kind of a complicated way because we're going to need Lae'zel in our party. And I'm also going to clear out some of these notes. Nothing too significant. All right, so save the refugees. I've got to speak with Kaga. That's one of our primary things. And then find Zoru. This is Lae'zel's quest to find the Githyanki Kresh. Because Zoru supposedly has seen some Githyanki in the area, which means that a Kresh must be nearby. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna save real quick. We're all gonna head back to camp, and I'm gonna kick a star in out of the party here.
Never a dull moment.
And add Lae'zel.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
I think it's better if you stay here in camp.
Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
So I'm gonna do a whole bunch of like party swapping, especially once I get hirelings in place. And you always have to go through like this conversation where they sound like they are personally offended that you would even dare remove them from the party, and I feel a little pang of guilt every time.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Alright, let's go grab Lae'zel.
At the ready.
Where is Lae'zel? Oh, there she is.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset.
His pursuit of valor, not so much.
I swear, she's so cranky that, like, just the most wholesome guy in the entire party, she's like, I don't like him. Let's see. Yeah, you look so unusual. Githyanki are so rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
I know of Githyanki, but I've never met one.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Oh, man, as if your upturned bat snout is any better. See, it's always a little hard to gauge what is going to earn Lae'zel's approval, just because she likes aggression and she likes aggression, but she also likes deference to her. So, I think I'm gonna go as if your upturned bat snout is any better.
Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified.
Oh, jeez. There is a piece of me that would like to have Lae'zel in the party. I do already have my melee fighter right here, my melee tank. But maybe in another playthrough, I will have Lae'zel in the party. She is so cranky that it's a lot of fun. Do you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath.
She's really
Then
enjoying
I cease
saying all
to
this.
exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. We will find a cure.
Words
See?
forged in steel.
Got some approval from her.
May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed. This is good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
I'd like you to join me.
It is done.
Oh, we gotta level her up. Oh, she gets to pick a subclass too. Hey, this will be fun. All right, fighters are pretty darn straightforward. And I'll talk a little bit about her level 3 here in a second. But first off, her level 2, she gets more HP, and she also gets action surge, which you can use once, I think, per short rest, and then you gain an extra action to use this turn. Fighters are really, really, really good at going Nova. Like, they can just expend an enormous amount of stuff all on one turn and do just a fantastical amount of effect or damage. So yeah, we'll accept that and get her on to level 3, and we'll talk a little bit about her subclasses. All right. So they actually pick the subclass that I would have picked as well. Oh. I didn't know about this, actually. So as her race at level 3, she gets an extra spell that she can cast once per long rest that will triple her jumping distance, which is awesome, because you jump a lot in this game. All right. So real quick, Eldritch Knight is the wizard fighter. So you get, some cantrips and some spells. And the champion is kind of a... Oh, I don't really know. It's more of like a classical fighter, just, hey, I'm here to like blarg at things and hit things really hard. The Battle Master, though, gets something called maneuvers. And these maneuvers are abilities that you have in combat that use these things called superiority dice as like their fuel. It's basically like your mana for a Battle Master. And these maneuvers, if you pick them right, they will inflict all kinds of really, really useful statuses or like push things or, you know, just all kinds of really good effects associated with these maneuvers. And hey, guess what? A lot of these maneuvers that I'll be picking are associated with granting advantage to other players, like Astarion. So yeah, definitely going with Battle Master, and we'll take a look at some of these maneuvers. So, Commander Strike. You can, for an action, you can have, instead of you attacking, you have an ally attack them. This I do not like at all. Commander Strike, it basically replaces your attack action with one of your allies' attack actions, and usually fighters have really good attacks. So why would you want to do that? And why would you want to burn up a reaction to do that? Just no good. No good. Disarming attack, it deals a little bit of extra damage, and if the target fails a saving throw, they will drop their weapon. This one is a really good one that I'll probably be taking. Distracting Strike, so this will give your allies advantage on their next attack roll against the target. This is a really good one, because not only is this, like this, it's not just one character that gets advantage. This is going to be the entire party that gets advantage against a target. Really, really good one. You can evade attacks by imposing disadvantage on melee attacks against you for a round. This is really good if I wanted to have her be a little bit more defensive. It's not the best one, but it can be pretty good. Feinting attack. You use both your action and bonus action on a turn to attack a target with advantage and deal an additional 1d8 damage. This one is really similar to Distracting Strike, but this means that you sacrifice your ally, like all of your allies being able to have advantage on a target for just you having advantage on a target, and you deal an additional bit of damage. This one is really good too. I might stick with this one. I might go with another one here a little bit later. Goading, this is a taunt. So what this means is, again, deal a little bit of extra damage, and you tempt a creature to attack you, and then they receive a disadvantage if they don't attack you. This one's okay. If I were doing Lysil a little bit more as a tank, it might be something I might take eventually, but not right now. Maneuvering attack. So again, extra damage, and then oh, hang on. Yeah, this okay. Yeah. And then whenever you hit a target, you pick one of your allies to gain extra movement speed, and not only do they have extra movement speed, but they will also be able to move without provoking attacks of opportunity, which is really, really good. I like this one a lot. Menacing attack. This frightens a target. Frighten is a pretty good status, but it doesn't grant advantage, which is the disadvantage of this one. But anyway, Frighten means you can't move, and then they also have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. So it basically locks down an enemy for a turn. You can spend a superiority die and add it to your attack roll, so you have a little bit more accuracy. This one's pretty darn good too. Pushing attack. You deal extra damage, and if they fail a saving throw, you push them back another 4.5 meters. This one is also really good if... see, I'm torn on this one because fighters generally need to be pretty sticky, and so you don't want to push things back so that they are then out of your range so that they can then move freely. But this one can be advantageous, like if, let's say, a bad guy is up against Gale, and you need Gale to be able to move freely and unstickied, you can push the guy away and then Gale can move. But it's basically the push action, but with extra damage. So it's not my favorite. You can grant temporary hit points. This one actually is pretty good. It's always nice when you can have a little bit of like pseudo healing on a fighter. Riposte. When a hostile creature misses you with a melee attack, expend a superiority die to retaliate with a powerful strike that deals an additional 1d8. This one is really nice because it's not an action or a bonus action. It is a reaction. So this is one that I seriously consider getting pretty early. Sweeping attack, you hit multiple enemies at the same time. There are really, really good opportunities for using sweeping attack. Not one that I prioritize super, super highly though. And then trip attack. This is another one that I'm considering taking right now. What this does is it deals extra damage, and then if they fail a saving throw, it knocks the target prone, which, hey, guess what? Grants advantage to melee attackers like Astarion. So, I am definitely going with Disarming Strike. Because there are situations where we're going to be up against bad guys that are going to have nasty, nasty weapons, and this is a really good way to get, like, just completely neutralize them. It's really great. Distracting Strike is definitely one that I'll be taking, just because, again, this grants advantage to all of my party, including Astarion, and then Feigning Attack. I might actually do Trip Attack. I'm gonna do Trip Attack instead. So yeah. Neutralizes the enemy and then grants advantage. We'll stick with that. Cool. And with that, we're going to go ahead and head back. We are going to save, and we are going to talk to Zoru again with Lae'zel.
Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yes, and I suggest you do it, she says. You heard the woman bow. So again. Lae'zel likes determination, she likes aggression, and she likes deference to her. And you kind of get all three with this one. It's a little out of character for my paladin, but I'm going to do it just so I think this will get me some approval with Lae'zel. Oh, but Shadowheart disapproves. Dang it. I should have known that. I should have removed Shadowheart instead of Astarion.
Lower.
She's such a jerk. Yeah, wait for the tiefling to obey. She's serious, you better get her knees fast. Yeah. Lae'zel approves again.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road.
So out of character.
Near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry.
Shh.
The map. Show me.
Look at that look of disapproval that he gave.
Up. You can keep your innards.
See, if this were any other character, I'd be like, oh, she's just doing an intimidation check. She doesn't really mean it, but this is Lae'zel. She totally might be serious. Yeah, let's save that again, and we'll talk to Lae'zel.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
Oh, jeez.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Yeah, let's do dab-handed interrogations. We might need that skill again.
Tch. A shell so thin it requires little to crack it. The tiefling was clear. If there is a cranky west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Yeah, what do you mean purification? Jeez. That sounds not good.
The creche holds the Zaythisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
That's super suspicious. Did you say tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the, well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
No, it's Faerun. Careful, she's gonna stab you.
My dagger.
Alright, with that, I'm heading back to camp and kicking Lae'zel out of the party and then bringing Astarion back. I gotta remember, though, like, if there are situations where I need to have Lae'zel in the party, I need to remove Shadowheart, because Shadowheart and Lae'zel hate each other.
Speak.
So pretty much anything that Shadowheart likes, Lae'zel's not gonna like, and vice versa.
Shook. You believe you can survive without me?
Yeah, I'm not arguing for me here.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Alright. Let's go get Astarion.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Need you in my party.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
I like how charming he's trying to be with, like, blood covering his face. Anyway, we head back. Alright. Let's head up this way.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point.
Oh,
Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Yeah, this goblin is in need of judgment. I should decide her fate. No, I'm actually going to step between the crossbow and the goblin. Oh, got some approval from Gale. Nice.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
Yeah.
You move.
Yeah, we definitely do need a bath. Once we take a long rest, it'll magically all disappear and nobody will be bloody anymore and it'll be great. But until then, jeez, it's so funny because Astarion always ends up, you know, like doing the stabby thing, which means he gets blood all over him, and he's so clearly a vampire, and he's just got blood covering his face, and he looks terrible. Could do a detect thoughts, but no, I'm gonna hold off on that. I'll do this persuasion. This won't avenge canon. It won't change anything. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Oh, okay, good. Jeez, that was way closer than it needed to be.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it!
Language and
Why
language.
do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Oh, these are also good. Because she's not a practice target, she's a person. If she dies, she'll take everything she knows to the grave. A goblin prisoner. Her life isn't yours to take. Because vengeance eats people alive, you'll grant the goblins 2 victories this day. I might raise this army on. Oh, these are so good. These are so good. Yeah, we'll do number 3 here. A goblin prisoner. Her life isn't yours to take.
Not sure I get that. The bars don't make her special. But fine. Whatever.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Oh, can talk to Gale again.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
What's the Yawning Portal?
An inn in Waterdeep. Oh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see, full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist.
So I don't want Gale's voice actor to do an audiobook. I want Gale to do an audiobook. I just oh, he's so great. He's so great. Now, what was the standoff about?
Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard there. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room.
You know what? I actually don't care how the story's. What happened next?
I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well
And
again.
everybody clapped.
In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks.
That's a great
Mind
line.
you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Well, I'd drink to that.
All right, let's talk to the goblin here. If I can.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
I just saved your life. Show some gratitude. Who is this Absolute you're so fond of? Your god. Yeah, we'll do that one.
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
That was poetic. It was the most beautiful goblin poetry I've ever heard. So you've caught my interest. Have any holy literature on you? Oh, that's great. That's great. An all-powerful goddess that can't get you out of a cage?
Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
A goblin healer. We really are desperate, aren't we?
That's a great point. She's seriously talking through a hole that she can fit through. And her guards just walked away. So yeah, this is this is a scary situation. All right. Yeah, well, I'd certainly like to meet her.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Deal, get you out of there. You already told me what I need to know. I'll find the priestess myself. Not a chance you can rot in that cage. Actions have consequences, says. Maybe use this time in the cage to reflect. That's good.
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like. Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Gosh. Yeah, what do we got here? What do we got here? Nothing.
Something good here, I hope.
Me too, man. Me too. Old chicken, silver glass, some gold. All right, let's lockpick this door.
Skeleton key.
Oh, can't reach that. Interesting. Yeah, you should be able to jump around here.
These boots have seen everything.
Yeah. So again, if you just take a look at the map, you can see like there are these little disconnected islands where you can go. That almost always means that you can jump and reach those spots. It looks like this goes around too, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and jump down.
No time to rest.
Oh, that's a nasty jump though. Oh, hey, there are some vines over there though. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump over this way.
Something over there.
Oh.
No traps, please.
Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, it's already marked, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on that. So I'll come down here. And then we jump from there to there.
I don't like the look of that mushroom. I should stay clear.
That's gotta be like an exploding mushroom or something like that. Torch stalk, yeah. So that's gonna go kaboom. So what we're gonna do for almost all traps in this game, well, not all traps, but many traps, and other like explodey stuff, you can just shoot it from a distance. There we go. Trap neutralized. Oh, another one. Y'all think I'm far enough away? Yeah, we'll do it. No, I sure wasn't. I did save against that, though. That's good. Jeez. Oh. Flap sack there. Rags. Dumb. Grab this pitchfork. Yeah. All right, what do we got in here? Cooking pot. I mean, I'm grabbing everything, so yeah, I may as well grab that. Wonder if Astarion can lockpick this from the other side. Let's find out. Grab that bucket while I'm over here, though. That goblin, I swear. It is pretty amazing how much the people in here can jump.
A crooked touch.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Get some guidance through the bars. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, cool.
No one's stopped me yet.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to this door over here, but I wanna finish talking with all the people in this area first. I think we talked to this guy already.
Please leave us be.
Oh no, I didn't.
This isn't a good time.
It's fine. Lemons.
Oh, those are the people that were just guarding the goblin.
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
It's a little sassy.
I've had some time to think since we last talked. Can't say I'm enjoying it much.
Hmm. Poor Arca.
I've got food.
That's pretty brutal. Check out these crates here, see what we got. Oh. Nothing. Oh, no. Almost grabbed stuff I shouldn't have grabbed. Alright. Talk to some people here.
You. Saw you fighting those slimy bastards.
Language.
Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Bowl of Greek reminds me of home. What is it exactly?
Food. You want it or not?
Take the bowl.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
That was very dramatic for gruel. You receive some gruel. For real, where is it though? Oh, maybe it's in my camp supplies or something. All right. Let's talk to Auntie Ethel. So this is the one that paralyzed that one tiefling in that hut.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. Your cheeks aren't nearly ruddy enough, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
She's kind of adorable. What are you, an alchemist?
Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
And what is this exactly?
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
You never hear anybody use the term peaky anymore. I've been better. It's difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse. What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
I love her little lotions and potions and what is it, Petal? It's great. It's good. It's good. I've got a mind flayer parasite in my brain.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along.
Oh, Shadowheart disapproved of that. Huh.
You poor pet. My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but yes, I may have something at home.
Such as?
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Yeah, show me your wares.
Hey, bother.
Oh, and I did get a potion of greater healing from her. That's cool. Alright, what do we got here? Coraline's Grace. That is a monk weapon. I don't care about no monk weapon. Potion of invisibility. Greater invisibility in this is really good. I've never been a fan of invisibility itself. It's good for getting you into situations, but not actually dealing with the situations or getting out of those situations. In fact, all the confidence that you get from being invisible and getting into those situations just means that you're more likely to be in a bad situation. So I don't like invisibility.
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Peggy.
All right. So we talked to all them. Oh, there are some people up here that we need to talk to, and we should talk to Aridin as well. Lots of talking tonight. Lots of talking.
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
You might be if you demonstrated more honor in your dealings. So you could try to be a little friendlier. Yeah, all you did was stand up for your crew. I respect that.
Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here. And losing track of the bloody druid.
Who's the druid you lost track of?
Alcin. He's a leader around these parts. Or was. We've got a contract to track down some relic. And he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I have a look at that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish.
Ah, cool.
There's a wizard
Got
in
the
Baldur's Gate
relic.
that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Any idea what the relic actually is?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
He's pretty cranky, too. Yeah, let's see what we got. Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest. Master Leroican. Ah, here we go with Leroican again. Which, okay, so 2 mentions of Leroican in the same spot guarantees that we are going to meet him later on in the game. Seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recovered storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. They even write their handbills really well.
Can't wait to get back to the place.
All right, talk to this guy.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate.
Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
This is adorable.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
So you'll be looking to get a square of dirt at a public house. Don't mind me, I was just passing through.
No bother. We're just daydreaming anyhow.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Seeking the warmth of the Elf Song Tavern. Won't be joining you. Plans, just surviving the journey. Planting a clean room would do me really good. I'll be seeking the warmth of the Elf Song Tavern.
I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Dennis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
Sweet. That's all I wanted. All right.
Here goes nothing.
So we're gonna go ahead and go through this door. This is where Zevlor chills. So we'll talk to him real quick.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
I don't use a sword.
Have you spoken to Korga?
Not
Of
yet.
course, you have your own business to attend to. But if the druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble. For all of us.
I like Zevlor.
No, sir.
He's written really well.
But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes. Of course.
Kind of want to pickpocket him a little bit, but I don't think he's going to be in a good position. Oh, maybe not.
Keep your distance, darling. Shall we?
Right, same deal. We're gonna save. But oh no! Maybe I can reach him. I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach him from there. Could do the conversation trick, but I have the feeling that I'm trying to work out how the rules work with the rest of the group whenever I get all steely with Astarion. So I'm gonna wait for him to come back over here.
We're in Eltegard. Baldur's Gate is bloody leagues away.
Come on over. Come on over. Okay, actually, while he's doing this, we're gonna check out the rest of this area and see if there's anything worth grabbing.
Neither seen nor heard.
Oh. Cool, that was some trap disarm tools.
What's this?
Alright.
Stay low.
Let's go ahead and move out of the way. We'll see if they notice that. Nope, sure didn't.
Commander!
Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hell Rider is for life. They can't take...
Time for discretion.
They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Lest we get used to that.
Yes.
Coming with me.
Zevlor.
A little souvenir.
Alright. So I'm gonna move him back into camp. Have him unstealth. And then we jump back to Nerdad. And I think he's good. Oh no, he is freaking out a little bit. Yeah, who would do something like this? That's a that's a pickpocket reaction dialogue. So we'll wait for him to stop moving a little bit. And then we'll bring Astarion back. But I think we are good. Yeah. So let's check it out and see what we just got out of that. Let's see. When you heal, another creature gains resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. That is pretty cool. And Zevlor's key, I wonder what that goes to. But we'll send the we can send the camp supplies over to the camp so that we don't have to worry about it. And those are totally going onto Shadowheart. But in the meanwhile, go ahead and jump back over here.
When we get to Baldur's Gate,
yeah.
Where are we enlisting?
Watch the shadows.
I'm done, soldiering
All
Tilly.
good.
I'd like a clean start, but go with the watch. You're too honest to be
bunch of stuff up here too to grab. So grab it. We will. Oh, they can see up there a little bit. So I gotta be a little careful. Gotta be a little careful.
Let's keep to the shadows.
Indeed, let's do that. Careful, Astarian, oh my gosh. Yeah, lots of stuff up here. Bunch of stuff. It is fun to steal things. Shattered wine barrel, huh?
Quietly. I hardly need a bodyguard, Tilson.
Oh boy.
This isn't Avernus.
No, sir. At least the monsters there looked like monsters.
So I just went through their line of sight and failed a stealth check, but it looks like they're okay.
Just like old times.
It looks like they're okay. Always a little iffy.
Let's hope for
Get them already. No. All right.
Goblins not. So nice to
into the shadows.
Okay. I don't think there's too much to do up here, but we are going to check out a couple things. Gonna take that.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Not with that attitude. Fight and win.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
Oh, hey, Tontine. Those are fun and illegal. How are you going to take my gold if you're dead?
Oh, I'm sure you're good for it. Just leave the gold on my corpse. After seeing you at the gate, I'm sure you'll last longer than us.
All right, you're on.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
Cool.
So many ways to die.
All right, I can't remember if there's anything else over here. Ah, yeah. Probably should have Nerdad doing all this stuff, because I think it gets jumpy here. Oh, maybe not. Thieves' tools, that's great. And who is that down there? I'll have to check that out later. I think you have to go all the way around to get down there. But it is interesting that you can see that, because I think that is somebody that we will find pretty important. Check the map, make sure there's nothing else. Oh, and it looks like there is something else. Oh, there's Edwin. That's pretty cool. You can get up there from there. I did not realize that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, cool. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and head back this direction. See, it's why it's always good to keep your eyes open for jumping spots. They're super easy to pass up. Jeez, that's really close to being out of his range for jumping. Whew. Glad that worked out. Oh, here we go. Good. Back down the wooden hatch.
They can and did. Averna's changed things. Best we get used to.
And we go back with the party, and we continue on our quest.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Easy money.
All right.
On my way.
Look, it's an open crate. And an apple. Yes.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
I didn't do anything. What are you talking about, man? Just chill out. All right. The kids are coming after the cat. That's adorable. That's adorable. All right, we have actually just about finished up this little area, and what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Thieves' Den here in this area. Looks like we got something there. Here, let me see if I can jump that. Oh, Gale.
Find me.
Might be time to learn a spell that I don't have access to. All right. All right. Huh, that's interesting. There's a spell that wizards can get that will triple your jump distance. And that's what I'm looking for, but it looks like I do not have a scroll with that in it. So let me see if I've got a potion that will do that. What? Not equipment. Come on, y'all. Why is it doing that? Let me try. There we go. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Drow poison, oil of accuracy, lightning resistance. I don't think I can make it over there. What a bummer.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Okay, okay.
Don't waste the step.
So I'll make a note whenever I leave this place to come back here once I'm able to do like triple jumping. Because I should have some ready access to do that triple jumping.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Yeah, why are you running all these schemes and swindles? Risky, you know.
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
A little bit. Oh, jeez. I want to invest in the newest Thieves Guild on the Sword Coast. Oh, man. I like all of these options. I have the feeling like this is going to have ramifications later on in the game. But I'm going to stick with the paladin one. Yes, you're taking advantage during bad times.
So what? Should we be panicking like everyone else? We have a plan. We're the ones who'll end up on top in the gate. Anything else?
Thought you might need help with something.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
An idol? What do you do with something like that?
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
And she's like an idealist on a couple of different levels here. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else?
Do you have anything to trade? Scroll of Magic Missile. I can't remember. Do I have Magic Missile on Gale? I'll have to check that out. Arcane Cultivation. Oh, gives an extra level 1 spell slot. That'll all be really good. Looks for Bark Skin. That's really nice too. Ooh, Scroll of Haste. I pretty definitely want that, actually. Haste is a wonderful spell. And I would like to learn that once Gale gets level 3 spells. So yeah, I think I'm going to take that. That's all my gold, though. Yeah, I'm going to do it. It is done. It is done. Bunch of other stuff.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Oh my gosh.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
Oh, all right, cool. She's
Not long until we leave.
she's super down with this. That's great.
Oh. Hello again. Mole's in charge here, not me.
Poor kid.
Very well.
You don't look so tough. Mole fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Looks like she lost an eye for it, too. Small there, yeah.
Hey, listen. I'm not saying I didn't have the whole amulet situation under control, but I didn't think I'd get to keep the damn thing. So, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Funny Stein. Yes, I have Magic Missile. All right, cool. Cool. Well, good. I feel a lot better about not having that, not buying that then. Oh, man. Do I want to steal stuff from Mole? I think I'm going to hold off on that. All right, cool. Check out this place, because I think there's some places I need to look at in here. Yeah, like I'll go up. Yeah. Let me go up there. So I want to try to see if there's a way that I can get across that really long jump without having to do that jump. Oop. That is such a crazy leap. My gosh. What do we got here? Is this useful at all?
I need new pockets to pick.
Look at the cat. Yeah. I know that cat is so good for
And these things
for setting up pickpockets. Or pickpocketing, I should say. Is that the way out? Oh, no, that is a way out. But not the way out that I came in on. Alright, cool. I don't see anything useful up here.
One day I'll catch a break.
So, we're gonna go ahead and jump down. And take 2 HP damage doing it. Dang. What a bummer. Ah! It's kind of funny that I can jump up there, but I take damage when I fall down. All right. So let me check out a little bit to the left here. Oh, this must be, yeah, this is the little itty bitty tiny entrance. This is one I was talking a couple, like last episode or the episode before that. You can disguise self into something small and fit through that hole, like these little kids can fit through the hole, but I can't. Or I won't at the moment. Like, Gale will be able to do it because he's got disguise self, but we'll just go through the main entrance here. Again, another really good way that Larian Studios have kind of given you multiple ways to get into situations. Like, it was kind of elaborate to see this concealed hatch, and then you can find the other entrance, but you have to have a small enough character to get through there. So, again, fantastic job that Larian Studios have done with this game. Like, just, it's so rich. It's so rich. It's really good. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and end for the night, and when we pick up, we will actually go into the Druid Grovey area and talk with the Druids and get a lot of plot advancement going on there. So thank you all for joining. Again, if you like the content, go ahead and like. It's always appreciated. And we'll continue this tomorrow at around 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you guys. Bye.